So, hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to TravellingMatt. So today, I got my my CV back to normal. Not doing a camp today. I'm going off to Hertfordshire. East Hertfordshire? Yeah. I'm going to actually track down a famous highway person. Hence why I say highway person, because this isn't Dick Turpin or anybody like that. This is a woman. Her name is Katherine Ferrers, and she was a lady. So, a lady, as in literally a lady, not a lady, but as in a lady, well, aristocrat. And she was also a harriman. So, I'm going to go up to Hertfordshire, visit her place of where she's been laid to rest, and then also go and check out the local town. But first of all, I need to go to Tesco's, which I'm at right now, get some petrol, get some stuff for my journey. Should take us about an hour to get there. Let's get cracking. You know, I don't know what I've done to my shoulder, but it's like my right shoulder's really hurting, and not so much my shoulder, it's my back. So when I try to look over it, I can see, I can turn around, but it's just, you know, when it goes up to the neck, it's just there. And it doesn't help that it's really grey and muggy today. But anyway, so if you see my head going really funny, that's the reason why. So yeah, I've been researching this woman for ages. 6 months, I've been really thinking about where I want the channel to go, what I want the channel to do, the places I want to go. Do I want to do stealth parking? Is it based around that? And I realised it's like, yeah, I do want to do the stealth camping, right? But I'm also enjoy the research part, you know, like going to locations like pubs, historical pubs, and historical places. You know, I've been abroad, so filming abroad. And I thought, why am I trying to limit myself to just do stealth stuff? Do you know what I mean? And so I thought, just do whatever I feel is right. But what I've noticed is, like, you guys, you make me laugh. And again, I just dabbled in it, is visiting pubs. I like a good pub. You know that already. And you like cars. You know, like race meets and stuff. I've done a few of those. I got like 1,000 views, over 2,000 views on one of them, like within the first 3 weeks, I think it was. Haven't really focused on that either, due to health for whatever reason. But I focused on pubs because I go to pubs due to my work. But I like historical stuff as well, as you know. You can tell by my videos. One thing you're gonna get with me is that I'm not gonna follow the trend, you know. If I like a trend, I will kind of like touch on it, but I will do what I enjoy doing and try and bring you more facts and stuff. But then you got some people that go, oh, but you've done it the wrong way around. I don't give a shit about which way it's given out. I'm just talking about the facts about the location. And the important thing is, there's a lot of contradictory stuff about history as well. You know, like the lady I'm going to go and visit or go and look into, saying she was born in 1620. Then some places say she was born in 1634. I mean, what the fuck? That's a big 14 years difference. The only blame, excuse me, only thing they did say she was buried in St. Mary's Church in Weir, which we're going to go to. But she's always, let me do a few facts about her, okay, because I think it's important. According to Wikipedia, I don't know if it's true, so that's what I'm going by where she robbed one of her last stagecoaches. She was returning back to her horse, her black steed, and somebody who was actually on the coach had a small pistol, which Katherine overlooked, and then shot her and happened to shoot her and hit her in the back. And so apparently she staggered back to her horse, got on a horse with her loot, and made it back to where she lived, at the castle, and fell off the horse and died. According to legend, don't know if this is true. And I'm going to look into a bit more there as well. Then there's the after effects, is where she used to go. She's been seen on a black steed, i.e. horse, and she appears to people trying to get them to find out where her gold is. Because as I said, she never ever used it or gave it away. She just kept it. I think it's more of a kick. But the whole time she was doing the robberies, she was actually a lady going to functions. She was going with her husband abroad. She will be going to see people of nobility, and it's kind of interesting because she wouldn't dress as a woman, obviously. Excuse me, I'm just getting over my cold. She would dress as a man. So it's ironic that she probably robbed some of the people she met in high society. Guys, while I got a few minutes, I just want to just ask. I'm just reaching out to people here, and drop comments below. Obviously, please do. It means a lot. Obviously, like, share, subscribe, and pass on the videos to whoever. But what I'm looking to get is a decent gimbal, which holds a camera. Also, I'm looking to get a warm coat, like a all-weather coat that doesn't make me get hot and doesn't make me get cold. For when I'm out and about, especially in England, isn't as well. And also my walking boots are shot; they're gone now. And I wanted to know which best walking boots are. Now I don't want to pay the moon in the earth, obviously, but I do want comfort and. I ain't worried about style, to be fair. Even though I bring style to it anyway. No, so that's a fake laugh, by the way. So yeah, just if you know of any, put the comments below. So any decent gimbal, even a camera, a decent coat, and walking boots. They're the 4 things I'm looking out for. And lastly, there's one more thing. I want to start doing drone shots. I've been talking to my son about this, and he's been saying about, because he had a drone, but it wasn't like one of these ones you could use when you're filming out. So I've been looking into drones. So if anyone knows a decent drone, what I can get, let me know. It's kind of thing I'm taking this seriously. Probably want to make this one of my things that I do. That's going to be like a part-time thing. If it goes full-time, wicked. But I do enjoy going out and recording for you guys. Okay, alrighty, that's my bit of what do you call it? My segment of asking and public information. That's my last public information I'm releasing. So yeah, that's it. Turning off now to St. Albans. Sorry guys. So St. Albans is going up to the left. From again, we're not going down that road, that direction. I mean, I got McDonald's again. No, I'm not going there. Oh, it's so funny. This is a weird road, anyway. I recognise this road. When I went to St. Albans, when I filmed St. Albans, I remember coming here. up again. And what's this one? This is such a weird bloody road. I hope it's this one. Yeah, it is. As some of you guys know, I'm not exactly passionate about my sat nav, so it has a mind of its own. It changes its mind at the last minute. I use Wise, but yeah, it's been alright. There we go. Doesn't take its time. Oh, he's probably an Uber driver. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, look at it. It's just been bucketing down with rain. I mean, look at the road. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But thank God I've got a bloody pattern. He was like a SUV 4x4 type of thing. He ain't got 4x4, it's a two-wheeler. But she just walks through. He just walks through these things like it's like butter food, like my knife food butter. Some country lanes as well now. You gotta love a good country lane, but it's just been raining, isn't it? You can imagine the old stagecoaches come flying down here as well. What would you do if it was like dusk? Yeah, like you could just about see. It's not quite dark here. You're not ready to put. You got your lights on, but it's not really dark. And you're driving on these country lanes, and then opposite you, right? Remember, you're in the middle of nowhere, and then opposite you, you see a row of horses, right? That look solid, and a stagecoach and a man on top. With the old whip. Well, I mean, what would you do? What would you do? Would you like go, this is just fake, and pull over as normal? And say if he came straight at you and actually went through your car, I bet I'd freak you out. Yeah, think about it, 3 to 4. Apparently that's happened in the past to somebody, and they were actually a doctor, so, and they never believed in anything like that. So and I believe they still don't. They just put it down to a bad experience. I love that line. I'll put it down to a bad experience. You have a physical, spiritual, ghostly contact and sight, and you can't rationalize it, but you put it down to a bad experience. I love that. Oh, perfect. But typical, isn't it? So it is what it is. But yeah, Matt, don't try Mount the curbs. But yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna leave this road. I'm gonna leave filming this road because I really like this greenery. Imagine if it's auburn and is it autumn colour.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose, but when you talk to me, give me the impression that I won't scratch your surface. And I could walk for days, searching for your praise, but is it even there to find? Chance for me to learn your memories. Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly lose my mind? Will I slowly...
Just passed through Wilhelm Green. Just past Wilhelm Green Station. If anyone lives there, that's where we begin. Now heading towards Potter's Bar. Wonder why it's called Potter's Bar. These names are given to them because of their links to maybe to trade, or I don't know. Hatfield House, that's check it out as well. Looks interesting. As a member of the National Trust, I'm gonna have to check to see if these got. I can get access to them, which would be nice. I'm doing my old history stuff as well. So now that I've got access to National Trust, you can't film inside the houses, which I think is really ridiculous. But it'd be nice to see the grounds. I've done Thingba before. I went to Ham House in Richmond, or Petersham I should say, and that was really good. I enjoyed that. And why and who owned it, and the history and the stories associated to it, and what it's got to do with freemen from slavery, freeing slaves. Another link to that as well. Have a look at my video. I'll see if I can link it somewhere. These look like just come for, well, they'd have come for Fort Park. Got a big massive the poncho's got the name Fort Park on the back of it. I'm just curious where they come from and where they're going to. So, well, I just done a monumental boo-boo. That's why research is important. I went to Bayford, right, thinking that's probably where she lived. But in fact, that's one of the biggest estates that her family owned. She's actually in Markhill Cell, which is just outside Luton, which is about 17 minutes from there, which is about 40 miles. So I'm heading there now. So me and Paddington in a Batmobile are going in a Matmobile. Are on our way through country lanes. People can't drive on the other side of the road. Sorry, just these people are just jokers. So anyway, here we go. We're still on a quest for this woman. Especially, she's testing me, you know that. I'm not quitting. But the cars around there are really nice. You know, it's worth just mentioning it. So, yeah. Still, you know, it's that rain. It's not the like heavy rain. It's just like spitting. Sorry, and it's really frustrating because you can't. You're leaving your wipers on and you're trying to film. Or you're trying to drive and it's just like little bits and pieces of rain. What am I moaning for? I don't know. It is what it is. It's good for the plants. It's good for nature. Herefordshire, Hereford should say. Historic town, apparently it says, as I pass through. You know what I was thinking? If I researched it coming here, which I did kind of do, I knew kind of areas where I had to go to, but if I didn't know that, if I knew originally this is just outside Luton, I probably wouldn't have come, because I thought it was just in Bayford, which is not that far from where I am. I came there, so I was like 3/4 of the way there anyway. So now that I'm on the way there, I've got like 36 minutes, half an hour, 23 miles, and I wouldn't have done the journey So sometimes a mistake is probably a plus. So, but it's an alright day. It gets you out, doesn't it? My neck's not so bad, so I'm not really suffering. In fact, it's a lot better. I think because I'm not aware of it, because I'm using it, so my muscles being used. And if I could have been stayed at home feeling sorry for myself, as you do. So yeah, and someone said, oh well, like obviously it wasn't. People say she didn't really do that. Some people say she did. They thought it was just a ploy because some people didn't like her family, but it was too obvious. You know, why would they lie? Interesting. That's the house. Apparently she lived at. Interesting. Okay, so apparently this is where she used to live. That's where she used to live. That's the main gate, but there's a church I'm going to go and visit now, which is round the back, and I could feel her presence here. And from what this can sound really strange, she's saying there is another entrance around the side, so I'm going to go and try around there where you can probably get a look at the house. It's not open, obviously, but let's see. There's something up here that says Church End. So, and there's a church overlooking the estate. So I'm going to go and check out the church. Because most estates would have a church on the estate, like a private church. And how the trees seem to be laid out is giving indication to that. So it's just up on the right hand side somewhere. It's on this bend. There's a dead end. But I'm going to have a look. If not, there's a town centre. Church End, see? St. John the Baptist. Interesting. I'm not going to drive in there. Park. I don't know. So change of plan again on my day. Today's been a mission, but it's all good. I've not given up hope. I'm going to go to Ferrers Lane, which is where the sightings have been seen. The estate is shut. I think they're selling it from what I can see online. But I'll put information up about that in a minute. I just want to double check that before I start making accusations and stuff. But I'm going to head over to Ferrers Lane, which is named after her. So I'm determined to get something, you know. I'm determined. Anyway, so if not, this is just a journey, isn't it? It happens. So let's see what comes up. I'll come to the town centre first. I'm going to the country estates town centre and see what it's got to offer. If there's anything that may be reflecting her lifestyle, about her. Just an all residential street, really. This rain ain't helping either. It's getting older now. Look, the town's looking older. These are old coaching inns. These are on the left.